let's have a look at some functionality of list objects with LINQ. So here, what you can see is they are creating a people variable here, and this will hold a list of person. Person is a class. So you can see person is this class. It has a name and it has pets. Pets in itself is a list. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the first person. So new person, Alice, and then her pets are going to be a new list. And the pets she's going to have is Max, which is the dog, Milo, which is the cat, and that's Alice done. And then you've got Bob, Bob's got Charlie, the cat, and then Charlie is the person, and he has 3 pets, Buddy, Lucy, Mittens, and then David has no pets. So you can see a new list is created, but nothing is assigned. So one of the things you can do is check if any of these people actually, they have a dog. So here what we're checking is pet type equal to dog using the any method. So we're checking people.web. So this is again a LINQ method. We're passing key here. What is p? Basically, it's the original object that you have here, people. So that's the variable. And within that, each person has a property called pets. And we're checking if any. So then anything in our list of people, do they have a dog? If they do, then that basically will give us, dog owners. Then we're going to just simply look through those people that we found, and we're going to print out their name. But the next thing you could do is people who have more than one pet. So we are going to again use the where method here. We're going to use the people object here. And what we are going to do here is use the count property on the list that is pets. So where does pets come from? As you know, in our class, when we created it, pets actually is a list. So a list has a method called count. And what we're going to check is that count greater than 1. If it is, then we want to include those people, and this would be known as multi-pet owners. And then we have another method here, which is a bit more complicated than before. But what we're using is select many, and we are going to use key. Key is basically your people object, and we are then going to extract the pets from it. Pets is a list, and then we are attaching on or chaining a where method to this, and it is going to check if the individual pet type is cat. If it is, then we want to select the pet name. So out of all the people that we have here, so all the people, we want to extract the pets this, and then we want to check if any of those is of type pet, and then we're going to simply select the pet name. And then once we have that, this will be a flattened list. So just imagine you have a situation where this is your list, and you previously what you had was a list within here of different pets that each person owns. So that's one. So that's one person there, and then the second person would have their own pets here. So we've got 3 pets here, 3 at the top, but these are 2 different lists here. But what the select many does is it basically extracts out the pets only and puts them in the overarching list object over here, so you can access it directly. And that's why when you look at this bit over here, which is we're looping through the cat names, it is actually just referring to this one over here rather than the one with nested lists. So that's what select many does. It basically converts this structure into this structure over here. And then people who have a pet named Max. So here again, what we are doing is we're passing the people variable and p.pets, and we're checking if any pet name is Max. Then we're just simply going to write out the person name who has a pet name for Max. So if I run all this code, so here you can see that people who have a dog, so Alice and Charlie, people who have more than one pet, Alice and Charlie, all cat names. So these are all the cat names of the pets, and people who have pet name called Max, and that's Alice. So I hope you found these different methods where LINQ can work with list objects, and this becomes really handy and quick to do some complex logic.